Happy Tuesday. I hope you feel as blessed and refreshed. I'm back again with another one. And today I'm live. Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thank you for being here with me today. Hey, Kenneth. Good afternoon. Thank you for being here. Hey, Shanita. Thanks for being here. Michael Young. Hey, happy Tuesday to you. I hope you're all feeling well. Today is Open Panel Tuesday, so I'm gonna look here, and if anybody wants me to drop the link, just let me know. How has this day been? I feel like the days went by really fast for me. Really fast. Hey, Sleazy, thank you for being here. I appreciate you for being in the building. Happy Tuesday. So again, this Tuesday, it is open panel. So if you want me to drop the link, just let me know. But I have, since I've started, we're now on week 4 for Tuesday Talks. Since we start 3:03 p.m. It's still early. Um, since we started Tuesday Talks, I have been going into um, food price increases and some of the reasons why there are food price increases and some of the things that you can do to prepare yourself for some of the changes that are happening or that are still to come. So, hey, Tamika Davis, thank you for being here. Happy Tuesday. So I'm gonna keep going off of that topic today. And if anybody wants to come up and chat about what we talk about here, let me know. Let me know. Hey, praying couple, my favorite couple. Happy Tuesday. I hope your day is going good. Popping in to support. Hey, Tammy C's, I appreciate you for being here. Thank you, thank you. So today's conversation is going to talk more about how fast food chains are being affected by inflation. And with that, at the end of, talking about the fast food inflation, I want to give some encouragement, some motivation to, maybe do some things at home sometimes instead of always going out to eat. As you know, I do have a little one, and she is always right here. So I hope you can hear me as we continue through here, going through this here. Okay, so fast food chains are starting to go up. I don't know if any of you like to eat out or, sometimes you might want to treat yourself. Just know that the cost of a lot of places are just skyrocketing. Fast food chains, they have to, negotiate prices in advance so that, before they get their items so that they can bring that merchandise to us so that we can purchase, so that we can, want to go out to eat and everything. So if the supplier of whatever their merchandise is, whether it be the cheeseburgers, the bread, the cheese, or whatever it is, if they're raising their prices because of national inflation, because of national price inflation and agriculture issues, weather issues. We talked a couple weeks ago about the weather causing a problem with some of the crops and things, which is making things like peppers be short and wheat for the bread. Things like that is short. Everything is just going up. So if their suppliers are having inflation, what does that mean for us when we decide that we want to go treat ourselves? We want to go out to eat. The portions, as you notice, if you are going out to eat, the portions are smaller. The prices are higher, but we still want to go out, right? We still want to treat ourselves. And there's nothing wrong with that. We talked last week about how we, the people, are the number one cause of food inflation just by wasting food. And number two on that list is restaurants. Restaurants are wasting food as well. If you didn't get a chance to check that out, I'll have to link that in the description box afterwards. So the topic for this week is the fast food, the restaurants. Up to in McDonald's, as far as McDonald's in particular, their prices went up about 8% since the first of this year. Since like January, February. If you haven't noticed, a cheeseburger or a kid's Happy Meal, things like that have gone up like 30 cents, maybe 50 cents for your favorite value meal, or more, depending on what you like. Hey, 1B, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. We are talking about inflations in fast food restaurants. A lot of us have rewards programs for a lot of these fast food places, and even the rewards are shrinking. I'm going to get more into that. Like places like McDonald's and Wendy's and Starbucks and places like that, they give you about 6 months to use your rewards before they expire. A lot of us don't even know that. And then once you do use that reward, you have to buy more to get that free reward. Even if you have a large family, you might have to spend a decent amount before you can even use that free coupon. And most of the deals that you're using are only for most of those coupons and deals are only for one sandwich or one fry or one drink. Sleazy said McDonald's is no good anyway. Don't eat it. Yeah, I'll get to that. Absolutely, you're right. Hey Tay, thank you for being here. Can't speak individually right now, but hello. Thank you for having me run. I really appreciate you listening. That was just McDonald's. So then we talk about Chipotle, for instance. Chipotle has some type of points reward, right? Where if you have 1,400 points or 1,600 points, something like that, then you get a free burrito. Well, if you look at it, you have to spend about $160 some before you get that free burrito. It's not going off of how much you're spending with them. It's going off of how many burritos you buy. And those prices have gone up. They went crazy through the roof. Like they used to be maybe, I do have an image to show you in a minute. The burritos, back in the day, $6, $7, $8 even. Now they're $9, $10. Maybe even 11, just depending on, what you want. Just like Dunkin' Donuts. They have an app thing going where you get a free coffee after you spend $40. They're actually going to raise that. You get a free coffee after you spend $50. Well, how many coffees do you have to buy before you spend $50? And then with them changing it, making it $50 instead of $40, all those people who have been earning rewards to use it at Dunkin' Donuts, now they have to buy more so that they can meet that new criteria. The reason that this is happening is because these fast food places, they're short on employees from the pandemic. People don't want to work. They have to pay more for those who stick around. And they also have to pay more for those who are coming in to the restaurant. Meanwhile, they're taking money from their investments that pays their bills and things to keep the business running. Which in return, they have to charge us more as customers. I do have a graph to show you. Let me see if I can get it. How is everybody feeling so far? About that. Weezy said, McDonald's is bad. Don't eat it. Simple as that, right? Okay, so this image right here shows that you could get a burrito bowl, a taco, or even a salad from Chipotle. And then at the bottom, it shows you the different the meats you could choose, which costs different in price. Obviously, steak is always highest. Steak or barbacoa beef or whatever. But my thing is, if you can see, I don't know if you can see that. That's even big enough. But the prices here of the steak burrito was $7.40. How long ago do you think that was? Any guesses? Because I mean, I personally haven't started really eating Chipotle until maybe a couple of years ago, and even then, I haven't had Chipotle in about 6 or 7 months. So I'm not really 100% sure as far as if you're spending almost $12 for a burrito nowadays or not. But research shows that the prices have went up about $3 or $4 in the last few years, and this just proves it. So this menu was out between 2008 and 2010. So I mean that's like what 12, 14 years ago that you could get a burrito for $7.40, and it might have pushed longer further than that, but that's about when it came out for this price. Compared to now, it's a lot. So then the next image that I want to show you is I gotta zoom in. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. At the end of the day, like Sleazy said, it's not good. Don't eat it. Right? Well, it's not gonna pull up. I have trouble last week. Okay, so this other graph that I'm looking at is basically talking about the price at the prices at McDonald's for the dollar menu. When prices were $1, it just depends on how much people are being paid. If the wage is only $7.25 an hour at McDonald's, the dollar menu stays about $1. So even compared to the Big Mac, it's about $4.69. But then as the wages go up, as we have to pay the employees more, let's just say it goes all the way up to $10.61. Then you're gonna put an extra 6 cents on that cheeseburger, on that dollar menu, whatever's on the dollar menu, and you're putting about another 33 cents on that Big Mac. It might not be a big deal right now, but think about further in the future as the prices get up to, maybe their employees are being paid $12.84 an hour, then you're looking at $1.10. Or it is not a dollar menu anymore, which is happening already because I don't really know if there is a dollar menu. But we want to go and we want to treat ourselves. I realizing that our favorite places have changed some things up when it comes to food preparations or even the price. We still want what we want, right? But at the end of the night, at this restaurant, many of us are wasting the food. That's why restaurants are number two, the second cause of food waste. Hey, Tiny Twist, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. especially if we go to a buffet and we know the prices are high. I haven't been to a buffet in a few months. I want to say it was like towards the springtime. So I'm just saying all this to say that home food preparation is key. You know, take that favorite meal from your favorite restaurant and learn how to make it at home. Make it your own. You know, put a twist on it. I say in every video to take a risk, you might surprise yourself. This is a great example of that. I know it for a fact. I'm still trying to recreate some of the, you know, dishes that I have had at restaurants. And when I perfect it, then I'll be sure to bring it to you so you can try. But in the meantime, you know, we're not buying anything extra. We're not buying any extra ingredients or, you know, making anything just to make a video. We want to make sure our family is going to eat it. And, you know, that's a really good reason, a really good way is, you know, to make sure that food is not going to go to waste as you're trying new things. Make sure you taste it first before you bring it to the family, right? Otherwise, if you don't do that, otherwise your kids or your spouse or whoever you're feeding is going to be your biggest critic. They're going to let you know something's not right about this meal. Hey, Frank G, thank you for being here. Yes, cook at home, says Tay. So as you can see, I started off talking about fast food inflation. That's just to bring awareness to it. But there's a solution to that problem. Just eat at home. And if you have to go out and treat yourself, don't feel bad about it. But just be sure that you have your stockpile at home, or you have your extra funds just in case. You know, and we'll talk more next week about some things that are good to stockpile to keep. You know, and we'll eventually get specific as far as, you know, different foods and how long they're good for. Remember that the electricity could go out at any time. So we mainly want foods that won't perish. I don't know if it's true or not, but I read somewhere a long time ago that somewhere in Florida, I don't know, it could have been back in the day, but during hurricanes, the people would get together and they would throw parties, cooking majority, if not all, of things in their refrigeration because they already knew that their electricity was going to go out and their stuff was going to go bad. Like I said, just something I read. Frank said I haven't had fast food in a long time. I know that's right. And again, it is open panel, so you know if you want to come up and say something, you know you don't have to show your face or anything. But every Tuesday, we're gonna do this at 6 p.m. Eastern time. This is our 4th week, and yeah, I think it's going phenomenally. And just a reminder, when you purchase some things like butter, bread, cheese, things like that, it can be frozen too. And there's even powdered milk. I just learned about powdered milk, but we'll talk more about that later. So with that, I want to first show my screen because I found this image of something from back in the day, and it kind of compares to now because right now we have WIC. Somebody like me, I get WIC. You know, they go up to 5 years old. Oops. So who remembers this? At the top it says the AD survival kit. I thought this was good to share. That good old government cheese, that brown paper food stamp. Everything's electronic now, right? But they do still have WIC. Back then, I don't know exactly what it was called, but it was the same concept. The cheese, the cereal. Back then, they gave you the canned meat, as you can see in the image. The cans of meat are on the side, they're silver, and everything had a white label. They gave you raisins, milk, and all that stuff. So I just thought this was pretty cool to show. So yeah, y'all, the moral of the story is prices are going up. They're going up everywhere for everything. And it's smart to do it at home, you know. As you know, I'm here every single day of the week as a motivator. I'm trying to get more organized so that every day of the week I bring something different. So right now we got cleaning motivations on Monday. We got Tuesday talks, which will be the same thing, going off the same topics, unless it's open panel. You guys can always come up, chime in, or talk about anything else. And Wednesdays I don't have anything yet. Thursdays I don't have anything yet. But Friday we have Family Feud at 6 p.m. Saturdays we have laundry motivation, and Sundays we have football talk. So I'm trying to make it so every day of the week I bring something and it's consistent. So you know what to come for. You know if you come for cleaning, you know to come on Monday. So on and so forth. So it looks like this this topic was straightforward. It was right to the point. And, as prices are going up, they're going up at the grocery stores, they're going up at the restaurants. Things are getting smaller, whether we notice it or not. And a lot of times we go and our eyes might be bigger than our stomach at some point. And we just order a whole bunch of things on the menu and we don't even eat it. Or we take the kids and we want to treat the whole family and the kids don't eat half of the kids' meal that you bought. So it's just something to think about. And if you need some type of cooking motivation, some type of encouragement, or anything like that, feel free to reach out to me. If you got any ideas about what to talk about on Tuesday Talks, give me some ideas. Anything you want to see. If you could comment after this live has been posted, just let me know your thoughts. If you enjoyed it the way it is, if you want to see something different, anything like that. Because at the end of the day, I'm here for you guys. And yeah, 2 McDoubles at McDonald's are $4.75. Wow, that's a lot. And it's crazy that you have to say McDoubles. A double cheeseburger costs even more than a McDouble now. Isn't that crazy? But yeah. That's interesting. 2 McDoubles, $4.75. That just says even more. Eat at home. A lot of times people don't want to spend money at the store because they feel like, oh, I could just go spend money at a restaurant and let them cook it for me. But they're not going to, cook it the way you cook it. You don't know what's in it. And on top of that, they're shorting you on your food and they're charging you double or even triple the price. So it's just something to think about. I would just go ahead and I was just going to, keep it short for those on the replay. If nobody want to come up and chat with me today. But I hope you took something from this, some type of encouragement, some type of motivation to do something different, to take a risk, because you could surprise yourself. Hey, Fat Ninja, the Dollar Tree is not even $1. anymore. I know, right? $1.45. So crazy. And if you have kids to feed, also it's a lot. Absolutely. Big respects to those people who hunt, who grow their own food, and all those things. All those things are beneficial, and it starts somewhere. You could do that too. I'm learning, and as I learn, I'll present that to you guys too. Okay, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Stay encouraged. Write down your goals in your blue book with your blue pen. Checking them off a little bit at a time because slow and steady wins the race, y'all. Remember that we're not in competition with anybody. You shouldn't be in competition with anybody but yourself. Wake up every day and grind harder and push harder and do something different to please who? Yourself. You might surprise yourself. Hey, the Rooks, thank you for being here. I was just about to wrap it up. We've been here for about 30 minutes. Thank you. You watched the replay. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's pretty short. So I appreciate you guys for being here. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me, and I'm always thankful. That's it. That's all. As always, remember, be true to yourself. Because if you can't be true to yourself, you can't be true to nobody else. Bye bye. Thank you.